To access the Science Toolbox, click Menu, Tools, Subject Toolbox, Science, then select Balance Scales, Kitchen Scales, Measuring Cylinder, or Thermometer. Balance Scales opens a flash file which provides access to a balance, weights, and weighted foods. You can click and drag items onto and off of the balance. The Kitchen Scales tool displays a kitchen scale with a circular dial that can be used to display mass measurements. Click on the scale to reveal the Kitchen Scales toolbar. To add and remove visible masses, click the Mass Bar button to reveal a pop-up containing masses that can be dragged into the scale pan. The scale reading will reflect the amount of mass added to the scales. You can drag masses back out of the scale pan. If you want to remove them from the screen, drag them into the trash can. To add and remove invisible masses, use the scroll arrows on the toolbar to select a mass value. Click the Add Mass button to move the dial pointer gradually until it shows the mass you entered. This movement will happen in steps matching the selected interval size. You can also add an unspecified mass to the scale by zeroing the mass on the toolbar and clicking Add Mass once. Clicking again stops the addition of mass. To remove mass from the scale, follow the same process using the Remove Mass button. There is the option to select the maximum value of the kitchen scale dial using the pop-up menu on the toolbar. To change the interval size of the divisions, and also the rate at which the mass is added, use the Interval Size pop-up menu. Click the Show Hide Mass Label button to show or hide the current mass in the scale pan. Click the Show Hide Scale Numbers button to toggle the scale labels on and off. Click the Reset button to zero the scale pointer and the mass value on the toolbar. It does not reset the maximum value or the interval size. For step-by-step instructions, click the question mark for help. The measuring cylinder displays a cylinder that can be filled with liquid. Measurements can be read from the scale. Click on your cylinder to reveal the cylinder toolbar. To add and remove liquid, click the tap at the top to add liquid to the cylinder. Click the tap again to turn it off. Click the bottom tap to remove liquid from the cylinder. Click the tap again to turn it off. To add or remove a specific amount of liquid, use the spinner arrows on the right of the appropriate tap and then click the tap. Water will be added or removed in steps matching the selected interval size. To change the capacity of the cylinder, use the Cylinder Capacity pop-up menu on the cylinder toolbar. To change the interval size of the divisions and also the rate at which the liquid is added, use the Interval Size pop-up menu. Click the Show Hide Volume Label button to show the current reading on the cylinder. Click the Reset button to empty the cylinder. The capacity and interval size settings will not be reset. Click the Show Hide Scale Numbers button to hide or show the scale numbers. For step-by-step instructions, click the question mark for help. The thermometer plugin is educational software that takes artificial measurements of the temperature of objects. It opens as a separate window. Select the icon display size from the 3 available levels. Select the temperature unit of the thermometer from the 2 available units. The temperature scale changes automatically when the temperature unit is changed. Select the display direction of the thermometer from the 2 available directions. You can switch between question mode and normal mode. In question mode, the temperature display is not automatically updated when items are selected in the Measurement Object list box. Objects whose temperature can be measured are listed. You can add items by either dragging images from the StarBoard software whiteboard screen or by dragging image files. When adding items, a screen asking the temperature of the item is displayed. You can change the temperature of an item by double-clicking on it. You can switch between displaying or hiding the temperature numerical value display by clicking here. Click the arrows to change the scale range above or below the current range. You can lengthen and shorten the liquid column by dragging it. If at any time you need help, click on the animation to display the online help. Now you know how to use the Science Toolbox.